Hello everyone, I'm Sophie and I'm currently at Kecara Forest Retreat, Bentong, Malaysia. Today I will continue reading from the book by my guru, His Eminence, the 25th Samtuku Rinpoche. And this is the book that I'll be reading from, The Living Buddha Within, Sam Rinpoche. I'll be reading from chapter 5 on the topic of avoiding the 10 non-virtuous acts, and starting from page 79. And as usual, I will share a Buddha picture with you while I'm doing the reading. There you go. Within the picture, you can see Buddha Shakyamuni. Okay, let's go to the reading. Page 79. The 10 non-virtuous acts. 3 actions of body. The 3 actions of the body are killing, stealing, and sexual misconduct. 1. Killing. The intent must be there. So killing one's parents, killing a holy being, killing a Buddha, this is not possible, but the intent can be there, or an arhat is very powerful karma. It will result immediately in sufferings and unhappiness in one's life. Killing another human being is also very harmful. If we kill animals, the result will come back to us also. Why? Because it creates unhappiness, it creates separation, it creates pain for another being. Whether the being is intelligent or not, every single being has the right to live and exist in peace, in happiness. And when we take that away from them, we create pain and we create anxiety. We can even see pigs that are taken to slaughter, crying, squealing, and wailing. I have seen it. They definitely know that they are to be killed and are about to have very unpleasant experiences. So to create that kind of pain and to absorb that kind of pain in our body, what kind of people do we become? We definitely don't become nice people from killing. After a while, killing the pig and seeing the blood gushed out the first time, we see it is kind of squirmish. But the second, third, and fourth time, we see it, we get used to it, and that is dangerous. We have by that point sunk down to a low level. So killing of any kind creates very negative karma. The effects of killing that we will suffer are firstly, being reborn in one of the 3 lower states of existence, either in the hell, spirit, or animal realm. Secondly, if you take rebirth as a human, you will have a tendency towards killing. You will have a short life, and you will have a lot of illnesses. And when you take medication and go to hospital, you will not be healed. People may ask, why is it then that I practice Dharma and I cannot get this? I cannot get that. I cannot achieve this. If it was the case that ordinary people never suffer, then everybody in the hospital will get well and there would be no deaths. Just because a hospital has a few deaths, we cannot say it is bad. But by the power of killing and its negative results, one will always have a short life and unhappy life. A life that is filled and fraught with illness, and when you get ill, even medicines have no effect. You will always be in pain during your short life. Some children, when they are young, like to step on a lot of bugs naturally. Some kids, on the other hand, are very gentle. It is an instinct from their previous lives, which has carried over in their minds. Thirdly, when good food. 3 effects of killing. 1. You are likely to be reborn in one of the 3 lower realms. 2. If reborn as a human, you will suffer illness and have a short life. 3. Your body will reject good nutritious food, vitamins, and medical treatment. So now the second of the non-virtuous acts. Stealing. Stealing can be done outright by taking an object belonging to someone else without them knowing at first. Stealing can be cheating with words, in writing, using false ways to sell a product or advertising a certain product, and this includes allowing them to believe that these products come from another country or a particular country. When you have sold your product on a wrong basis and the other person believes you and have purchased it, while you feel happy about the result, and this may result in a trip to the Bahamas for a vacation, the action is complete. So stealing can be in the form of robbing. It can be in the form of swindling with false words, or even in written form. Even if someone leaves money in your care and forgets about it, and you do not remind them, that is stealing. The result of stealing will be one of the 3 lower realms for sure. After the 3 lower realms, when you come out, you will be born as a human, and you will never be able to escape poverty. Or if you are born in a rich family, you will never be able to get any of the money or inheritance. Or whatever you do, or whatever jobs you do, whatever effort you put in, nothing ever comes out of it. You may label this as bad luck. Some people do very little and get big results. Some people do so much but they do not get any results. This kind of bad karma can also result in the destruction of crops that are plagued with bad weather conditions. You wonder why the crops of the farmers on your left and right are fine, but yours are destroyed. Stealing will have definitive results. Stealing will have definite results, and this experience can be any type of poverty, temporary or otherwise. Some people are very rich businessmen at first, but they fail later. For others, whatever business they do not gain results. Some people, when they do business, they gain lots of money, but they lose it later, or it is stolen from them. That is the result of stealing from others. Sexual misconduct, and that is number 3. Sexual misconduct is having intercourse with someone who is not your partner. Sexual misconduct also happens if you do it near your religious teachers, near religious institutions, or near your altar, or on religious holidays. Buddha says sexual desire is very strong of the results you will get from adultery. Realize that for a short time, we may get some pleasure out of our actions which is negative. We may get some temporary pleasures, but also realize that these actions will bring about negative and unhappy results in the end. Meditating on that, one should detach oneself from these actions. We should have remorse and regret. We should promise not to do it again. We should have communion with our deity, Buddha, Jesus, etc. We should have communion with our deity and promise not to do these things again. We should promise to restrain ourselves, because not doing so will bring very, very bad results. Even if we do not believe in a future life, it is all right. The negative results can already be seen in this life. And with that, I would end the sharing session for now. As I've shared, that is the 3 effects of the actions of, 3 non-virtuous acts of the body, which is killing, stealing, and sexual misconduct. So it will be good that we are always aware of these misdeeds and avoid all this that will create the karma to bring us less than desirable life, in our future rebirths. So to avoid bad future rebirths, then we should avoid all these 3 acts And in my next session, I will share further. And thank you so much for sharing your time with me. So I'll end this with a completion dedication in Tibetan. Chẳng chịu sinh cho rin bố sĩ mà kê bà nam kê sĩ kê bà nam bà mê bà yang gò nê gò nô bè wà shu tô nì tô wà rin bố sĩ mà kê bà nam kê sĩ kê bà nam bà mê bà yang gò nê gò nô bè wà shu đa sô jì nì sa bà kê wà đi tan tan trô wà gò nà gà bà đà jê bà jê sun lô san trà pai tam bình in bò rin tơ sa sê shu kê wà kun tùy an đà lam mà đà drò mi chô kì bà la lo chô chik sa đàm lang y yot tê ra zô nê đô jê chang y ngô bà ngô tù su kê wà đi yô đô đà lam mà sang kê drô nê drô wà chì kê mà lù bà đê salago pasho choki ka posung kapa chosu nampa pe wala ke kisama siwada jonki malu sawasho dadam songi do senda drewa songi latene ge wala santrapai tampa yu riva gyu shi ni modele sendele ni megunyan dele shi ni senta to dele pa kuncho songi jingilo kuncho songi ngodruso kuncho songi trase sho Yesu lama kusan rap ting ching nam ka trini cho chu ke padang lo sam tem petro mi sap song tro e mun sa ta to ni yu shi ga we ra we ko we shin kam de pen dan de wa ma lu yo ni chen ren sik wan ten sing get so sha pe shi de pa ru teng yu shi home dong pe ngo tro ma lo pa den de da la sal du so ko dan den pa long chot na ke pa so shik shuk ten sal. Thank you again. I hope that you'll share your time with me for the next session.